Hey going everyone. Today I'm going to attempt to do a hollow form with this. I'm going to cut that down a little bit. And hey going Effie. You got Robbo, Neil and Sergeant today.
G'day, Effie.
Howdy, Effie.
Howdy. Charlie in yet?
No.
Yeah, but those bush pilots just are wild, and some of the places they landed, I just could not believe, you know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there was one place, a property up on Northern Territory. There must have been 200 kangaroos, I reckon, on where he had to land. So he had to do about 4 passes to scare them all off the strip, you know. And he's got, I reckon the wheels were about bloody 2 feet off the ground, so that they got a bit of breeze as well, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, good day, Charlie. How you going? Haven't talked to you for a long time. And Mike.
Hello, Charlotte and Mike.
You going to join us tomorrow night, eh, Charlotte?
Charlotte's been ill.
Yeah. I know the feeling, Charlie, I tell you.
Mike wants to know what on earth is Jay turning now?
He's making a hollow form, or he's going to try and make a hollow form.
He's turning a big chunk of log.
Yeah. Big fork in the tree. No, Charlie, I just meant that you're going to come in on Facebook or not Facebook, YouTube and watch. Not participate. Although you're welcome to do that if you like. Now, Jay, don't take too much off the fork, all right? Don't take too much off that edge. Yeah, start working down now. Otherwise, you might as well just make it out of a round piece of wood.
What do you mean down here?
Yeah, leave that part. Start coming in down the bottom.
Down the headstock side?
Yeah, I'm on the e-cigarettes, but I'm not. I haven't had a cigarette, like a proper cigarette, since Saturday. And I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for the e-cigarettes, there'd be a lot of ruined things around there at the moment.
So do you mean this end or this end, Robbo?
Start taking off down that end.
That end?
Yeah, the headstock end.
Because it must be better off having the tenon down here, right?
Yeah, where were you going to put the tenon?
I don't know. I thought you were trying to get me to put it down here. That's why I was getting a bit like, huh?
No. No, so that you end up like a bird's mouth type hollow form, not a...
I'm already seeing the troubles.
Jay was trying to get that tenon to put in your rump.
Sorry, Sarge, what was that?
I was like, Robo was trying to get that tenon to put in your rump.
Yes.
Hello, Yappy.
Good day, Yappy.
Hey, going, Charlotte. Hey, going, Charlotte. Hey, going, Yappy.
Coming out of the woodwork today. Must all be bored.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Looney Tunes work best together.
Excuse me.
So is Julie glad that you're home now, Robo?
Oh yeah, yeah.
She's probably tired of you flirting with the nurses at the hospital.
Oh no, she knows. She knows. She knows that. She said, well, even if you caught them, and you wouldn't know what to do with them anymore.
Right, yeah, exactly.
It's rather interesting because
Mhm.
it's rather interesting because they all have to wear masks. You can't tell what they look like to a large extent.
Yeah, right. It reminds me of a Bugs Bunny cartoon, I think it was, or just a cartoon in general, where the lady's running around with a mask on and everything, and the top half, it all looks really, really pretty. As soon as she
Yeah,
takes the mask off, it's nothing but a gnarly witch looking with moles and buck teeth and all sorts of mess.
because he's got the microphone muted, Charlotte, so we can talk. Otherwise, you wouldn't hear us. You'd just hear the
Right.
load noise. Uh, Charlie was asking, how come I can't hear Jay, or is it me? No, it's not you.
There you go. Talk now, Robbo.
Yeah, so yeah, Yappy, it makes a bit of difference when you.
All right, he's muted now, Robo.
Yeah, yeah. Make a difference to it, Yappy? I just hope you've got good quality ones now, like SKF or Timkins or something like that.
Yeah, Charlie, if we don't know who you are, like me, I didn't know who you were. I was just reading off your YouTube name.
Yeah,
But like Mike, I know him. It took me a bit to realize that was the same one from before. He just changed his name. That's cool, Charlie. He says he's up on the Gold Coast near Neil.
yeah, yeah. She only lives about 15, 20K from Neil.
Or she, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I still can't get you to use a flaming skew chisel though, Charlie. Oh, that's good, Yarpy.
That's good, Yappy. Then at least you don't have to use C's to turn P's on your lathe.
Yeah.
Sorry, Robo, I had to. Been too long. Well, next week I'll be back on the line.
That'll be good.
Yep.
And you're still driving around in trucks putting up power lines, are you?
Yes, sir. I sure am.
Have you been on compassionate leave, or you just don't get paid for being not there?
I had a couple days of funeral pay, and I'll have to take off some personal time for one day. Actually, no. I take that back. My foreman was able to get it to where my funeral day was yesterday and today, so that worked out good.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah, you don't just change one bearing, Yarpy, you change the whole lot. It's bad economy not to change all of them. I'm glad you put good ones in.
that's like changing the oil in your car and not changing the oil filter. Sorry,
No, it's
Mike.
actually,
You had to restart his computer.
yeah. No, it's actually the other way around. It's like changing the filter without changing the oil.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, because you can generally have about 3 oil changes without changing the filter.
Mm.
Generally.
Robo's kicking it tonight with his music.
I forget they got it on Cilla Black. That should make
Yeah.
Charlie happy. Charlie comes from around where Cilla Black used to be in England.
Right.
Yep, that's it. Work smart, not hard. Ah, okay, Charlie. Thank you. Rightio. I'll go and turn it off now then.
That's like going to funerals or family reunions or anything else. You always think that you know everybody or situations, and then you get there and you're like, wow, that really happens.
Yeah.
I was like, oh well, it's a good experience.
Uh, that'll make it more useful anyway, Mike, putting extension tables on it.
Oh yeah.
What's going on with the earwigs today? They're not telling me when people come in. How you going, Mike?
No, Mike, you
Mike's
knew
been
Mike
on there
was
for
in.
a bit.
Yeah.
Nobody said nothing? Because I've got it on the full screen. I can't see the chat.
Oh, I thought we told you Mike was on.
No.
And Effie, and Charlie,
Yeah, I've seen that.
and Sarge,
Yep.
and Yappy.
Yep. Yeah, the last one I heard of was Yappy coming in.
All right. Well, they're all there. All right. I used to like John Mayall and the Blues Breakers, Charlie. Somewhere around, I've got a couple of their LPs, I think.
Which is funny because here in the States, they're starting to come back out with more LPs and record players and all that stuff.
That's happening worldwide because the sound is more pure on a record than what it is on a DVD.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And especially a lot of people that grew up listening to LPs, they're used to the little static and the skipping and all that stuff.
Yeah. No, well, but what the audiophiles used to do was that they'd buy a new LP and then they'd put it onto reel-to-reel magnetic tape and seal up the LP until the tape deteriorated again and then retape it again.
Hey, Jay, Rex the B's on.
Yeah, Rex
Howdy,
just
Rex.
came in. Jay, Rex just came in. Did you know that Rex is here, Jay?
Yeah, I've seen him. Your pair of seniles. Yeah. How you going, Rex?
Yeah, I like quite a lot of bluegrass actually. Like I like steel guitars.
Yeah, there's a guy that I watch on YouTube quite a bit. Justin Johnson. Man, he plays some crazy blues and steel guitar and all sorts of stuff. It's awesome.
And Rex says he's hiding.
He's lurking in the background.
And Yappy tells you, Jay, Rex is in. And Mike says I like bluegrass rock and bands. Like Steven Seagulls and Iron Horse. And Charlotte says that, or Charlie says that, check out Ralph Stanley. Yes, I know Justin's music. He also makes his own instruments.
Yeah. Yeah, he even made a 3-string guitar with a metal shovel.
Yeah, we got a bloke in Australia that does that sort of thing. God, I've forgotten his name now, but he makes some banjos and things out of biscuit tins and various other things.
Yeah.
I'm sure Charlie remembers his name, but I can't think of it right off the... Big Stan. Stan, that's right. No, Yarpy says, now I'm old school, Mike. Love my country, then crap. Like Pink Floyd. Yeah, but you're like me, Charlie. I like most music except rap and bloody what I call hick country music, where the dog's died, the youth's broken down, the missus is nicked off with a neighbour.
Yeah. I'd say, unfortunately, a lot of the newer country, at least here in the States, it's more rock, or not rock, but it's more R&B than anything. Because I love country and some classic rock, bluegrass.
And it's unfortunate
Blues.
we've got some very good, what I would class as country singers in Australia, but they all try to emulate the Americans by putting the Yankee twang into it.
Yeah, Josh Turner, he's a good one.
But I'd rather sit and listen. I must admit, I'd rather sit and listen to opera or classic music than anything else.
Right. Effie says she likes gangster rap.
Yeah, Moody Blues are good.
Yep. Sorry.
There's another band about the same time called Sky. They were really good too. Very much like the Moody Blues. And Charlie says her mother used to play in the Royal London Philharmonic Orchestra, so I grew up with classical. Mike says he's liking Wagaki Band at the moment. They are rock mixed with classical Japanese music. Yeah, I like all the oldies too. The Kinks, the Yardbirds, Animals, all the old ones. Yeah, just I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelt. Rex, just SKY. Yeah. Geez, I don't believe it. A customer's just pulled up in the driveway. I'm going to have to go in a minute.
All right. Well, unfortunately, Jay, I got a bug out too.
Are you two going to hold hands and skip off together?
Yeah, hold hands and nick off.
Yeah. All right, Sarge, Robbo, thank you very much for coming in. I do appreciate it.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll catch you all later anyway.
Ida,
I'll
see you
catch
later.
y'all when I can.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
I know the hollowing out part's going to take me a while, but I'm just making a piece for a 10 and it's just like Bloody Laura. It's taking me forever. Yeah, I know, Charlotte. Yeah, I know Rex, right? The monitor's over there, so if I don't see the chat, I do apologise. It's bloody hard, this wood. Yeah, for next year, Rex. Yeah. No, I got a gooseneck tool the other day, so I want to try it out. So, good opportunity to try it out. It's olive, yappy. I'm not talkative like Robbo, Charlotte. Sorry, I'll try, but honestly, I'm a quiet person by nature, so you might just get no talking for. I do apologise if I swear though. You might do. It's the only problem I've got when I'm on this side of the lathe. I've quite literally got nowhere to go. If the piece comes off, that's why I'm a bit dubious at standing on that side of it. They're always loud wrecks. Yeah, that's all good, mate. Take it easy. I'm just making a tenon, so talk amongst yourselves. Charlotte. I'm not sure what the actual number is, but it's just a 30-year anniversary thing, I think. I got the box here somewhere. It's the bigger version of the other one I had. I don't know what that number is either. All right, Mike, thanks for coming in. Take it easy. Voila. So it's got some nice couple of piffs in there. Lordy. Oh. I made you get out. Before anyone asks, no spindle lock. Alright, back in a sec, folks. I just got to turn the camera off. It's doing some weird shit to my computer. Sorry about that. Just devices being weird. All I gotta say. Right, let's see how we go. We're forcing a bit. I think we might have to go in this. It's a bit. I like that. Trying to get my shelving in the other shed organised. So I'm taking my old monitor stand down so I could fleece it of the parts. In doing so, the monitor's now on my desk. Oh, shit everywhere. Nice over breakfast time. This might be too off, this one. It's not in the center, it's more up here than here. Interesting. I think it's going to be a busted side hollow form. Oh. Gonna let the bit cool down a little bit. So, under the impression that the way it's sticking in there, it might be a tad moist in there. It's bloody hot, that's for sure. So this is the wood that I was doing. I did this yesterday. This is some wood that I got off Sid last year sometime. Could have been the start of the year, I don't know. It's 100 years old. It's very brittle. You can see the crack there. It's basically where it goes thin to thick there. So it's be a bit more cautious with this piece because of the giant crack going all the way across it. It did actually open up more when I took the tenon off. And you can see the split. Then it's opened up a lot. I suppose if it went like that, it would just snap, but I'd use that for something else. I'm not wasting it because of how old the wood is, you see. I got right, Yappy. Thank you very much for coming in. Do appreciate it. Have a good day tomorrow. This is the other piece of it. It's got shimmers of yellowy gold in there. Yeah. It's nice wood. Loads and loads of rings. Oh, that's right, it's elm. 100-year-old elm. There you go. I got some I got from a tree chop down last year. I don't know if I went away that long, but to look that good. It's going to be a tricky one to hollow out with that big bastard on there. Oh, look at that. That's early. She must have read my mind this morning. I was a bit peckish. I'll turn this light off. I was wondering why it's getting a bit washed out. It's got a right on the bark line where the bark meets the wood. Got a really dark line. Never really noticed that before. But oh, I might just knock it on the head now. Over it. Can't ask someone something if they're not here, so I'm gonna run away. Gonna put stuff in their place and they're gonna fall straight back out. Alright, we'll knock it on the head. Thanks for coming in. It's on an hour. That's alright. It's alright, mate.